Well, considering with this question, we are also going to use the Pythagorean identities or reciprocal identities here. Okay, so as you see, we're all about talking about the reciprocal identity and the Pythagorean identity. If you know them by heart, you can do this simplifying problems easily. So we have cosine x over secant x plus the tangent x. So I already wrote here two reciprocal identities that we are going to use. This one and this one, secant and the tangent. So let's get started to use them. So first, on the numerator, I've got cosine x, this cosine x. Let's just keep it as itself, okay? But instead of secant x, I'm going to write 1 over cosine x, right? And plus, instead of tangent is the sine over cosine. Let's just write the sine x over cosine x. So then, this is the main fraction bar. We have on the top cosine x, okay? So on the bottom, we are going to add them up, okay? So add up the denominator, which is going to give you just the 1 plus sine x over just the cosine x, because the common denominator is the cosine x. So what I'm going to do here, this actually means the main fraction bar, as you see we have here, this actually means just the cosine x divided by normal division, okay, divided by 1 over just the sine x over cosine x. So once you're dividing integer or anything by the fraction, okay, so you have to keep the first one as itself, and division turn into multiplication, and the second part of this thing will switch, like denominator will be numerator and the numerator will be just the denominator, okay? So this thing is going to give you, okay, once you multiply cosine x by cosine x over 1 plus sine x, will give you cosine square x over 1 plus sine x. Okay, so is this simple? No. Okay, just we are going to make it more simple. Like at that time, I'm going to use the Pythagorean identity, because I know that. Okay, just a quick note here, because I know that sine squared x plus the cosine squared x is just equals to 1. So that makes cosine squared x equals to 1 take away sine squared x. Okay, so instead of cosine squared x, I'm going to write 1 take away just the sine squared x over 1 plus just the sine x. It's not simple. I have to do one more thing that is going to be simple. Okay, I'm going to use this formula. Okay, a squared take away b squared means a take away b multiplied by a plus b, right? So this is actually 1 squared, like just 1 squared. That means I can write here 1 take away sine squared x, and I mean the sine x, sorry, just the sine x, okay, because this is the formula telling us, okay, and 1 plus just the sine x over 1 plus a sine x. So sine 1 plus sine x and 1 plus sine x, just simplify. At the end, we are going to get 1 take away just the sine x. So this is your final answer. So as you see, this weird expression just simplified to 1 take away sine x, which is simple. I think that's simple, okay, rather than cosine x over secant x plus tangent x.